What's up, Capstone family? This is Ed Drummond coming at you on this 19th day of May 2023. It is Friday. Ready for the weekend. It's warm out there. It's graduation season, and we're experiencing all kinds of family members graduating, which is cool because it's like opportunity and so much is in front of them. We went to a commencement this week, and I remember one of the people who was giving a commencement speech, and they were talking about just what that looks like when you're graduating, going from one place to another. It's an entirely different world, right? The world is your oyster. There were so many conversations of fear, talking about making the wrong decision, making the wrong choice. Oh my gosh, I was getting like overwhelmed for these kids, going, good grief, like they're carrying a lot of fear based on the decisions that they're gonna make. I don't remember doing that. I remember like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do next, right? So I don't know if that's just a generational thing, or if this is, just a level of where they were. But I found that interesting. It tied into real estate for me this week of making decisions, and a conversation that I just had with a buyer prospect looking to figure out how to navigate this market. And one of the things that this person was concerned of is buying at the right time. And, broke down the scenario. And when you look at the active listing counts this week, it went down again, right? No shocker. We've been talking about this for weeks. I think it's been 27 weeks to be exact. Like just a crazy number of weeks. No, and it's not 27. I was just kidding. I just made that up. But it's been since last October, so probably around there. And it just kept plummeting since then, right? And this week's no different. So what does that mean? I mean, the concern that we should have right now is that there aren't enough houses on the market for people to buy. If you're an owner of a home right now and you have an interest rate that is arguably significantly better than what you could get right now if you were to buy again to move up, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself through the punishment of losing this amazing interest rate to get this one up here? So interest rates need to come down at some point, or you'd hope that they would. With this particular individual, he was questioning, okay, interest rates are higher. The piece that we're not talking about is that there is such a shortage of inventory of homes to buy right now that what will happen, and this is just a question, what's it gonna look like if interest rates do come down and all these buyers that are on the sidelines decide that it's time for them to finally purchase? That's the question. That's where this person needs to be thinking about it. And realistically, hey, if you've got a property and you bought it not last week, and let's say your interest rate was high, maybe it was a 7.5, I don't know, I just made that up too, 7.5, you're gonna refinance this thing as soon as rates come down, right? But at least you have the property. At least you've got that asset that is now yours, is yours. So, it's like that opportunity cost. The waiting around, is it the timing? Is it the right time? No, I think legit, if the numbers align, it's time to buy, right? I wish that rhymed. That would have been so much better. But, if the numbers align, that's the thing. Just look at the numbers going in. If it makes sense, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get over your skis, whatever. Get that going on and make that purchase. So that's my feedback for this guy, because I was like, oh my goodness, like, what a great problem to have. But at the same time, I would hate to want to jump into this market with everybody else when rates dip a little bit more and inventory is as low as it is. I think it's going to be another one of those really, really, really tough moments for a lot of buyers out there. And it's a bummer. Like, I don't want to see that market. Right now, there's not enough to go around, especially on the buyer side and on the, as we're seeing. So it's like that's not a good market for anybody. We need more houses. So if you're a builder out there, let's do some deals. Let's find some land. Let's build some properties. I think that's the next play. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing my nephew graduate this weekend. I saw my niece graduate this week. That was super cool. And opportunity, right? The world's our oyster right now. It's like there's so much going on, but it's like opportunity is out there for us. And it's like that's what I'm taking this weekend and leading into it. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. See ya.